What is up, guys? So, I'm just going to do a quick intro to radian measure, okay? And so, if you want, draw a circle or get a circle. I used my kid's crayon bucket to draw a circle, okay? It doesn't have to be anything too exact or anything, but let me just put a dot in the middle here, okay? I measured that with very sensitive scientific equipment to get that center right there. And then let me just show you something. You guys probably will know what I'm talking about if I'm talking about degrees, right? Okay, so if I, for instance, have this circle, right? But if I asked you what the degree of this angle right here was, what would you guys say? What's the degree of that angle right there? Okay, yeah, you guys would say 90 degrees. I know that. Everybody knows that. It's a right angle. And if I said, what's the measure of the angle if I start here and open it all the way to here, how many degrees would I have gone? That's right, 180 degrees. And what about all the way around? If I open up an angle all the way around the circle, that would be 360 degrees. So if you imagine this, let me just show you like this. Here's my angle. If my angle is closed, that's 0 degrees. And as I open my angle, okay, notice that, that's 90 degrees, okay? And then I could keep opening my angle to 180 degrees, 270 degrees. That's this angle going all the way around, right? Okay, and then all the way around 360 degrees, okay? And back to 0. So we can label this circle. This is 0 degrees. This is 90 degrees, okay? This is 180 degrees. This is, what did I say, 270 degrees. And then this is 360 degrees. Okay. And by the way, if you have one of these printed out, that would be really, really awesome. Okay. Print that out and you can use that. Okay. But what I wanted to really do, that wasn't necessarily what I was trying to show you. I have a feeling you guys know that stuff. Okay. But what I really wanted to do was kind of show you how radian measure works, okay? And so this is how, you've probably never heard of that. Let me just tell you what a radian is, okay? Let me just tell you that if the let's just say the radius of this circle, okay? If this radius is r, okay? A radian is going to be an angle measure, okay? If I take this length right here and I open it up to an angle, right? And when that angle, which will be right in here, okay? That angle is going to be 1 radian if the measure of this part of the circumference is equal to the radius of the circle, okay? So as long as this guy right here, and I'm just eyeballing it, this guy's R, and then this guy right here, okay? Okay, so as long as I open up this, right, and the radius matches the length now of this part of the circumference, then this is 1 radian, okay? This guy right here is 1 radian, okay? You could call it rad, okay? Radian means rad is radian. So there's 1 radian, okay? Watch this. If I do it again, okay, I'll open it up. Okay, now again, I'm not doing this very precisely, okay? But here's another, right? Isn't this basically the same distance as this guy right here? Okay, this guy right here, they're all the radius, okay? And now I have another R right there. So there's another rad or radian, okay, there's another one. And let me do it again. I'll open it up. It doesn't quite make it all the way to that 180 line. It goes probably close to here, okay? And then this guy right here is another distance R, similar to this guy right here, okay? And similar to this guy right here, and similar to this guy right here, right? So now I have 3 radians put together. So here's 1, 2, and 3 radians all together. Interesting, but there's a little piece left over right here before I get to the 180 mark, 180 degree mark. There's a little piece right there. Interesting. Can anybody tell me maybe how big of a piece that is right there? How much of a radian is that right there, this little tiny piece? Any guesses? Well, let's see how many radians I've gone so far to get to 180 degrees. I've gone 1, 2, 3 radians. I wonder how much more it would be. Not very much, huh? Maybe like 3 point something? You think it's 3.5? Does that look to be about half of it? Maybe about 3.2? Maybe about 3.14? Maybe this guy right here is about 0.14 of a radian, or of an R, okay? Isn't that about right? Huh, interesting. So how many radians do you think it takes to get from 0 to 180 degrees? Oh, it takes about 3.14 radians, doesn't it? Okay, so remember, this guy right in here is a 0.14 radian. Okay, this is 1 radian, here's another 1 radian, here's another 1 radian. Altogether, we get 3.14 radians to equal 180 degrees. Or in other words, how many radians? 3.14, what is that? That's right, this guy right here is pi radians. Okay, so if you're following that, here's one thing you need to know, that 180 degrees is equal to how many radians? That's right, pi radians. Okay, let's see if we can't figure out what 90 degrees would be equal to. Okay, well, don't think about it, don't think too hard, okay? If I go back 90 degrees, okay, well, compare 90 to 180. How much is 90 compared to 180? All right, so how many radians would it be, do you think? All right, 90 is half of 180, so this amount of radians is going to be half of this. So it's going to be pi over 2 radians, okay? All right, so I'm not going to give you any more, okay? This guy right here, it's going to ask you to put the degree angle in the dashed blanks. So what goes here? That's right, 90 degrees, okay? And then put the radian measure in the solid blanks. Well, what did we just say that was? That was pi over 2 radians, okay? You could put radians, okay? You guys fill out the rest of them, okay? And then we'll get to these coordinates in the next video, all right? Good luck to you guys. Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry, I should have told you. This guy right here, okay, that should be the simple one, obvious, right? That's cut in half. Okay, so here's your 45. Oops, I put that in the wrong spot. 45 goes right here. And I want you to know that this guy right here is a third, and here's 2/3, okay? So a third of 90. This guy's a 30-degree angle, okay? And then this guy's got to be your 60-degree angle. And they're all distributed evenly like that, okay? So they're all pretty much, they all follow the same pattern, or they're spaced out the same, okay? All right, good luck, guys. Talk to you soon.